This is the Valley's original morning magazine show, ABC 15's Sonoran Living Live.
Well, coming up, rekindling the lost art of thank you note writing. I love this segment. Stick around. We're going to figure out how we can say what we want to say in a little tiny card, and how quickly do you have to get it there? We'll find out that too, coming up next. You know, thank you notes, basically it's a lost art, let's be honest. In this email age and text message age that we're in, they kind of get left to the wayside, but they are a great way to show your appreciation if you know how to write them correctly. Finding the right words, though, for every occasion, well, it's not always easy, and I will admit I have a time or two gone to like a Hallmark card and tried to find some good words in a Hallmark card and put them in my card. Not to worry, we've got a woman behind all of the methods of writing thank you notes. Kelly Browne with us this morning. Good morning to you.
Hi, thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
You're very welcome. And look, she's very appreciative already. It's setting the tone for a great segment. Thank you notes. I love this because I actually make my own.
You do?
I do. I do my little paper crafting, scrapbooking. Yeah. But I will admit I have a hard time with the note because sometimes it's either too long-winded or there's no purpose to it. So what's the best advice to getting the words that would really convey a great thank you?
Well, you want to remember the basic format. You have your date, your salutation, dear grandma, and then the body of your letter. Thank you so much for sending me that beautiful sweater. I can't wait to see you. Thank you for always thinking of me. Your closing, with all my love, Stephanie.
Okay.
So that's your basic format. You want to remember to use descriptive adjectives. You want to remember to, you know, as if you're having a conversation with somebody, and make it sincere and make it endearing so that they remember you. Remember, when you say thank you to somebody, it promotes like a cycle of gratitude. It promotes a chain reaction of kindness.
Well, how quickly does the kindness need to be repaid? I mean, is there a, you know, I've heard with thank you notes for weddings, it can be up to a year. Now, I don't think I did that because it's just, I had to get it off my to-do list. Well, what is the etiquette on that?
You know, I think that, I don't know about it being up to a year. I think
on the weddings is what I had read.
Right.
But what about your ordinary thank you?
Yeah, you know what I think it is for a wedding is I think you can receive gifts up to a year. And I think that the rule has always been 2 weeks for any occasion except for sympathy that you can send a thank you note. Now, there's always extenuating circumstances. So if you're late and you don't remember or
is it better to send a late thank you than no thank you?
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. You know, anytime you get a thank you note, regardless of if it's a month late or whatever it is, send it anyway. Even if it's to a teacher that made a difference in your life. I'm going to send you a thank you note for being here today, right?
Oh, I can't wait. I really can't wait.
It's so important to always say thank you, not just by writing a thank you note, but just one-on-one with your mate or your camera operators or your producer, whoever it is in your life that makes you feel good. You know what I mean?
So at what point does it become too much? Do you ever get to the point where like you've got a really good girlfriend and you're like, you don't need to send me a thank you. I get it. I know that you're thankful for what I've done. Is there ever that point, or do you just still send it?
Well, I actually do send thank you notes to my girlfriends, especially my best friend, but I also send email. So okay. I know the email's crossing the line sometimes, but if
as long as it's heartfelt with the body in mind.
Right. You have to use your common sense and choose the occasion. You have to really think, you know, what would make a difference? If it's to your grandma, send a handwritten thank you note, as you already do. You know, and the fact that you make your thank you notes by hand, gosh, that's showing you're such a busy woman. And showing that you take the time to do that makes her feel so good.
Right.
You know?
Sometimes I want to include on some of them if I don't feel like people are going to get it. Just in case you don't know how much time it took, this card took 3 hours.
Yeah, right.
Just so you know.
Because it does take a long time to think about it.
Well, Kelly, I want to remind all of our viewers about this event. Thank you for coming on the show today.
Thank you so much.
You can meet Kelly tonight at the Barnes & Noble at Desert Ridge in the North Valley at Tatum in the 101. Her book signing starts at 7, and if you missed any of that information, just head to our website. We've got the name of her book, where she'll be, and all that fun information. And in your book, you also talk about the types of stationery and lots of different topics, so thank you again.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining us here on this, what are you, Tuesday on Sonoran Living Live. Thank you, and we'll see you tomorrow.